everyone, welcome to another day of Boost Camp Algebra. Today we're going to be solving 1 and 2 step word problems. So I'm going to put them in different videos, so if you only want to watch one of them again, you can just look at that video. So here we have problem number 1. If you haven't had the chance already to print out the word problems that I'm going to be doing, you can just pause the video and copy it down. Okay, so let's take a look at this word problem. Jason bought 7 new baseball trading cards to add to his collection. The next day, his dog ate half of his collection. There are now only 33 cards left. How many cards did Jason start with? So this is really where language arts and math come together when it comes to word problems. We want you to remember all those good language arts skills. Read the problem first, just for understanding. Try to draw the picture in your head, just like you would if you were reading a book. Then I want you to go through and pick out the important information. I like to start with the question. So I'm being asked, how many cards did Jason start with? So I'm looking for the number of cards Jason started with. I'm going to put a box around there. Since that's my unknown, I know that that's my variable. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a variable. Remember, a variable can be whatever letter you want as long as it's a lowercase. Since these are cards, today I decided I'm just going to go ahead and use C for cards. So I'll put a C there. Okay, so Jason bought 7 new baseball cards. 7 is a number, so we'll circle it. And I like to write the number on top. And he bought those. Those are baseball cards, trading cards. The next day, his dog ate half of his collection. So half is also a number, and I'm going to go ahead and write a half here. His dog ate half of his collection. There are now only 33 cards. So this is what we have at the end. So how many cards did Jason start with? So let's set up this problem, walk through it just like you were a character in the problem. What did Jason start with? He started with a stack of cards. So we're going to go ahead and write a C down. And then what happened? He bought 7 more. So we're going to add 7 cards to that. So you can picture these. These are all in his collection now. The next day, his dog ate half of the collection. So he ate half of everything that he currently has. So we're going to multiply that by 1/2. And it says now there are 33 left. This is one way to set up the problem. Now, you'll remember in previous videos I talked about the fact that multiplying by half is the same thing as dividing by 2. So I'm going to set this up a different way that's going to look a little more familiar to us. Instead of multiplying by half for the quantity, I'm just going to say C plus 7. So this whole quantity is going to be divided by 2. So that's the same thing. And that will equal 33. Okay, now it's just a matter of solving our 2-step problem. You need to remember that this is a quantity because it's all on top. You don't have to put it in parentheses, but it stays together as long as it can. So the first thing we're going to do is not get rid of the addition since this is together. We are going to get rid of the 2 because remember in PEMDAS, quantities, or you learned it as parentheses, is the first one. So that would be the top, and remember we start from the bottom and go up. So the opposite of dividing by 2 or multiplying by 1/2 is the opposite, which is 2 over 1, same as multiplying by 2. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. This side, the numerator and denominator, will cancel out, leaving us with C plus 7 equals, and 33 times 2 is 66. Now I can go ahead and get rid of my 7. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. So remember, that's the addition property of equality. We just did the multiplication property of equality. And that will leave us with C equals, and take 7 away, and we have 59. So the answer here is 59 cards. Remember, word problems usually have a word or they have a $sign. In most cases, they have something like that to go right along with them. Okay? See you in the next video.